critters? Got nervous white boy in the stew.
And I'm not talking about us this time.
No.
A nervous white boy? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's your new title.
You're holding the
Nervous
microphone
white boy.
backwards again.
Me?
Yeah.
We got two nervous white boys. in the
Two
stew.
nervous white boys.
Yeah.
Is he the first guest we've had in the new studio other than like a Graham?
Other than a Graham and a Ryan. I mean, Ryan was online.
Ryan doesn't count.
That doesn't count?
Ryan J. Thompson was on the pod.
Raja
Well,
is
kind of.
losing his mind out there.
Raja wants to be on the pod, but it's okay.
I accidentally teased the boys really hard, the cats. I got their food all poured out, and I didn't realize they'd already been fed by somebody.
The
so
greedy
they had to
bastards.
watch me just put their food away.
That's the greed they talk about in the Bible.
Exactly. And that's very fitting because this is going to be a very biblical episode today.
Yeah.
New and Old
Perhaps our
Testament.
most biblical episode yet.
We'll see. Solo Ep got pretty religious.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I don't think we've said your name yet, though. We got Sean in the stew.
Hello, Ethan. Hello, Sam. It's good to be on the podcast finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
This episode has been in the works, I think, 2 years?
At least.
At least
At
2
least
years.
two, maybe
Yeah.
3 years. You guys promised me years ago for this
Going back
episode.
to like year one of film
Yeah.
school, maybe. Probably year two.
Probably year two.
Yeah. But here we are. We're graduated. We're out of Red Deer.
We make good on our
We
promises.
do in time. There's
time.
not like that's the thing about a critter promises. There isn't a
timeline.
frame.
Because sometimes we'll
Could
just
happen.
fly through. Sometimes we'll be like, we need you on the pod tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we're recording no matter what.
Happened with Ryan.
Yeah.
Disclosure day.
Yeah.
But
And other times it'll be
sometimes
like,
years.
we'll keep you updated.
As
We're going to
as
get
with
around
me.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And then
just-
out of the blue, it's like, hey, you free?
hey, you ready?
Free next
Hey,
week?
you ready?
You ready? I'm like,
you ready to swing by?
ready
Yeah.
as I'll ever be.
Yeah. There's this train doesn't stop. No more.
We
Our
got
stopping days are over.
Yeah, we got a better schedule going. Feeling good about watching the movies.
Yeah.
I'm excited to get more guests in the studio again.
Yeah,
I've been
we're gonna
enjoying-
eventually move downstairs. That
Yeah.
studio room we showed
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Once we get more like sound paneling up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
table.
blanket,
and,
a table.
yeah.
And we have chairs, so we just really need a table. That's kind of
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
Are we gonna immediately jump to like recording, like filming the pods with the camera? Seems like a big jump.
We can try.
That's a
I say
big
why
jump.
not try?
I think we should focus on the Untitled Secret show first.
Okay, I agree. I we got to wait for someone to get back
That's
to do that.
There's so many pieces in motion right now.
Isn't that how it usually works?
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of works well with that guy's schedule where we're gonna have like filming weeks now.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna
Go,
do all this
go,
behind the
go.
scenes work and be like, okay, we're ready.
could be good,
That would
yeah.
be kind
We
of
could-
fun.
we
Be
could
like,
get
we'll
it,
do all
like,
this like
all
pre-production
scheduled up,
basically to get the show ready, and then we'll
we
film a
dump
few.
once a week.
Yeah.
Because like that's a 2 week time frame we have to
Yeah.
at least film like 4 eps, probably more, but like
Yeah.
minimum.
And then it
4
also
eps.
gives us time to do post-production and pre-production,
yeah.
while
Oh
the
my
host is away.
god.
which I'm sure we'll do.
Speaking of Critterpit responsibilities, I am already falling behind on my new responsibility of posting to the gram.
You follow the Instagram, Sean?
I followed the
Have you been
Critterpit
enjoying the
since day
new
one.
content?
I love the art pieces. I
Thank
love the, I
you.
love, like the art you guys show.
That's
That's
Ethan.
been yours truly.
Yours
I've been,
truly.
yeah, I've been trying to avoid making films as much as possible.
Much like Christ, Ethan hasn't really made up his mind about
Yeah.
what he wants to do.
There's this divine conflict in me.
Yeah.
But no, I've been painting because I realize I like just making shit. So make shit I shall.
Yeah.
And no one said it has to be movies, what I make.
Exactly.
No one said it had to be anything.
John Cocteau looks so much like Franz Kafka.
But if Franz Kafka got old.
Look at this picture. He looks so much like Franz Kafka.
Yeah, I
Absurd.
agree. Yeah.
This is why you gotta listen to all the episodes because there's this.
And watch all the movies. You know the work of Jean Cocteau? Not caught up on the latest Critterpit app? I don't know if it's even out yet, if I'm being
No,
honest.
it dropped today. No,
Okay, yeah.
that's why I'm behind. And I
I
have
see.
to do this right now.
Yeah.
I have
Gotta
to
do this
post.
right now.
For our last episode, the Orphic trilogy. Although that would have been 2 episodes ago now. We're recording ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. Sorry, gang. I'm just gonna rip this real quick.
Ethan's just doing an Instagram post while we're trying to
Dude,
record a
this
podcast.
is
This is
the
Critterpit.
magic.
Critterpit Live.
This is the magic. You get to see.
Do it live.
You get to see the magic.
A peek behind the
process.
Yeah.
The process?
Sean, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself while we're
Yeah, tell us about where you've been, how you been.
yeah.
I've been doing pretty good. Ever since we all graduated the good old RTP.
Yes, we all went to film school together, as with most of the guests on this show.
God, it feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
But it was like, what, 4 months ago?
4 months ago now. Like our last day of class was over 4 months ago.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucked up.
That is
it,
fucked
it
up.
very much is.
But that's the way it goes. Time keeps moving forward.
And
Comes
I
for us all.
And I hate it.
Yeah. How old are you now, Sean?
I'm 23.
A wee baby.
A
A wee
wee
bad.
baby.
You know, I'm 23 and just about a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Just saying.
It's more like 2 weeks when this drops. Yeah, I don't know. Time keeps moving forward. And you said you're trying to join the film union?
Yeah, I'm trying to just get in
The
on
film
set,
world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it's not so fun.
Are you gonna update?
I don't know if I'm gonna update the critters. I'll tell Sean after the record. My big news,
Why
but
not?
why? I don't know.
It's a great lore update.
It is a great lore update. I mean, through the last few episodes, obviously everyone would have heard mine. Just like I don't know how obvious it was. The existential crash out that's been going on for a little while since I've been working on this television show. And in this last week, I've quit. I'm out of the film world.
You've quit.
I quit.
Wow.
It was actually destroying my brain and my life to the point of no good. No good will come from this.
Damn.
So I've quit.
He's out.
I'm
Is this the right way?
Yeah, so there's like a little dot. And that's the way that's forward.
Well, we all here at Critterpit just want to say good luck, Sam.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. You're
No.
making a career in the film industry, and you said, actually, I don't want a career.
I think what you did is ultimately for the best.
I agree, and
Mental health
I'm
is
kind
for the
of
best.
glad.
And hey, what's the ultimate goal? To become
Make-
podcast trillionaires.
Yes.
We don't need to be working on set for
And let's
that.
be honest, I had no
Come on.
time. I had no time to
Yeah.
podcast.
But no, like unironically, the ultimate goal is to make our own films.
And I think the
So,
ultimate goal is to also just be like healthy generally and like not want to kill yourself.
what these
every
are the
day.
like waking moments of our lives or whatever.
Yeah, these are the only moments of our lives. even.
That's insane, Sam.
Every moment
That
is the only moment
that
you'll
is,
ever have.
That is an absurd hypothesis.
So that's
you gotta
kind
live in the pursuit of a ideal one down the line.
Yeah, and I mean, in doing that too, this career that I was on was such a direct path. And looking at my future, like looking at my, I don't want to say colleague, but like looking at, people that I knew that went on this path, I'm like, that's not what I want with my life, So it was a good learning experience.
Yeah.
And I gave it the old college try. I did a lot of, I counted up my days. I was on more union days than I was on student film days.
That's sick as fuck. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I feel like it kind of shows perspective.
Yeah.
Like I did this for a bit, right?
You
Like
did
I-
a good attempt.
Exactly.
Damn
yeah.
good, honest attempt.
Yeah.
And you made some damn good money too.
I made some pretty good money. I made enough money that I can take a little bit of time off work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is good.
That's
So-
all we ever. anyone
all
truly
we
ever
ask
wants.
It's true. It's
Yeah.
true. But I
Here
kind
we
of feel
are.
like I went through my own last temptation of Sam, seeing all the money and being like, oh, no. And then I
No.
woke up and I'm back on the cross. and I'm
Oh,
like, thank
God,
God.
the podcast
And I cried. I'm like, I am the Messiah.
The
I am the
podcross.
podcast Messiah.
The pod cross.
Yeah, I woke
if
up
you
with a
will.
microphone back in my hand.
Yeah.
That'd be a good sketch for this episode.
That would be a good sketch for this episode. But here we are. We're all in Calgary.
Yeah.
The conclusion of this little tangent is we all fled Red Deer and we made it to Calgary.
Yeah.
Made it to the big city.
And
big
none of us
city.
are regretting our life choices. All three of us equally happy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy. I feel
happy. Yeah.
overall I'm okay.
Tired, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
I look forward to the road ahead of me, and I'm like, oh, fuck, that's a lot of work,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of failure. But it's like, yeah, I'm happy. And I feel like I sometimes worry myself. I'm like, will this be the happiest I ever am?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, surely not. Oh, God. Surely
There's
not.
it's always greener on the other pasture.
Yeah,
That's true.
hopefully.
I have an idea for the one more tangent. I have an idea for the Instagram.
Yeah.
When we have guests on for the announcement drop on Instagram, I think the three of us
should do a picture
in the pit.
In the pit.
With our microphones, and we'll.
I like it. You like it, Sean?
Yeah,
I love it.
I think that would be a good little Instagram post for.
Should the guests
when
wear the
episode
CP
drops.
hat?
Yes, that's what I was thinking when I saw your hat.
Do you like the CP hat?
Dude,
it's the Critterpit.
love the
Critterpit
Critterpit
hat.
hat.
Yeah.
Officially made and designed by first in worldwide in
They
China.
must be fans. I'm not.
Yeah.
They haven't reached out to us, but I assume the checks will be rolling in any
checks
day
should
now.
be
The loyalty
rolling.
checks of using your intellectual property.
We certainly
Exactly.
hope so.
I mean, we have recorded so much now that we have such a strong case for the Critterpit name. If anybody else took it from
should
us,
we? I was thinking today. Should we just make a fucking
company,
No. Well, yeah.
we should do that.
No. We should. Should we like just do one huge emblazoned attempt to try to get Criterion on the brand's attention? Because I feel like this is a double-edged sword. This could hurt us. We get their attention in the wrong way. They're like, okay, shut this whole thing down. Or
They can't shut us down because we're just reviewing movies.
Or if we get their attention in a good way, they're going to be like, oh my God, these boys are doing free marketing for us. Let's get them in the closet.
I think we need to get more
That's the
views.
goal.
I think we need to get bigger before we try that.
Before we try that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
So, but I do like the idea. I think that's not a bad
need to
idea.
get bigger. How do we get bigger?
We keep doing it forever.
Sean, how do
Sean,
we-
you're a professional podcaster.
You just keep going.
Didn't you
at
have
the
a
ground.
podcast one time?
No.
I swear you had a podcast at one point.
You're gonna have to hold the mic a little closer to your mouth.
What am I thinking?
No,
of?
we didn't have no podcast.
Wasn't there like a House Rose podcast?
No, see that was the joke. It was we were going to start a podcast, but we can't release any of the episodes because we'd be like,
Well, if you guys
ostracized from society.
if you guys are ever looking for like a parent podcast brand to release under, Critterpit's always looking to
Critterpit.
adopt. We're always looking to adopt.
We're looking to adopt and mutilate. That's kind of what we do with the podcast that we've adopted.
You'll see. Yeah, we got some good. We should send that offer out to Pork and Bones soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do we need? What do we have left to do to get going on the other one?
I think we need a side table. We could go run out and look tonight.
Yeah.
What
It
time?
might be late.
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn.
Got nothing to going on tomorrow.
I do. I got work and then drive to Red Deer.
Okay.
See some family.
Okay. Anyway. The
Anyways.
Last Temptation of Christ.
Yes.
It's our first Martin Scorsese movie.
I believe
Is it?
that is 100%.
We've done an ep on
Pillars.
Killers, but that's
Pillars.
not on Pillars
or
of the
Killers.
Fathers.
Yeah, fuck. I genuinely thought it was Pillars.
Yeah.
No, that was the group chat we made off
Yeah.
of it.
But that's in the collection a long time.
Yeah,
from
long
now.
down the
We
line.
recorded the episode before it was in the collection, before we knew.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So now we got that one in the bank. I'll have to private that. So release it.
You got to private everything that's now been released
Exactly,
in the collection
yeah.
to release posthumously. And then years down the line, hopefully really confuse somebody who's listening to these in chronological
Well, I did
order.
that we did an episode on Mildred Pierce.
I don't even remember that movie at all.
Yeah. And so I just titled that episode 861 Mildred Pierce.
We can, I guess.
What
There's
ep-
no rules.
What
no
episode is
rules.
this?
70.
70.
That's not
big
bad,
7.
Sean.
That's pretty good.
4 years?
4 years.
Hey, no, that's actually pretty good.
It's like 25. That's like,
How many? Search up how many podcasts get to episode 70.
it's got to be.
I'm
I'm just
searching.
going to say it's less than 0.1%.
I'm gonna look this up.
I wonder, how would Google track that?
Let me see how
Just
they
see
do.
what there's an answer.
How many? Like Google AI knows everything these days.
Have you seen a lot of Marty Scorsese movies, Sean?
I've seen a couple. I know, like I really like The Wolf of Wall Street. I think
That's your number one?
yeah. It's
Only 8% to 10% of podcasts reach 70 episodes.
you guys are in the top.
We're in the top
10
8%
the
of
top
podcasts.
8% of podcasts.
Top 8% of podcasts
Average
worldwide.
podcast stopping at just 7 to 21 episodes.
Jesus.
Dude, we're
amateur
fucking-
hour.
We're fucking cracked, bro.
You guys are correct.
70, and that's not even including
Our special
the
reports.
dozens of special reports we've done
All
over
of our
the years.
Matrix episodes.
Yeah, we must be at 100 by now.
We're at over 100.
You checked?
If you look at our YouTube videos, I think we have 101. So
You guys are killing it.
We're killing the podcasting game.
Yeah,
What can
yeah.
I say?
Killing the podcast.
Haven't made a cent off this.
Damn.
No.
Nothing but sunk
no,
costs so
no.
far.
That's YouTube
But, like,
for you.
Not that much. What we're like, not that much in the hole. Like $100 in the hole
$100 in the
I'm
hole.
a couple thousand in the hole.
for the pit for
Yeah.
Critterpit.
I've been putting a lot of money down that we're like
What
gonna
if you-
blow up by the end of 2025 or the end of 2024 or the end of 2023. Still has not worked out. for me.
Buying bots. Is
just-
that what our
just an
Vietnamese
investment.
spike was?
No, we love the Vietnamese. They're all real.
Yeah.
But yeah, you originally watched this film many a year ago. Back when
I
we were in
did.
film school.
Yeah.
Was that year 3 of film school?
Yes, that was the start of year 3.
Okay. Do you remember the context of the original watching? Because it was this copy of Last Temptation.
Yeah,
correct?
I remember borrowing this copy because I was doing kind of my own semi-religious little short film of like
The Door?
Yeah, The Door.
Yeah. Was it originally titled The Door Openers?
No, that
Where
was
the fuck did I get this idea from?
that was because Carson was supposed to be my AD
Yeah.
on that.
Did he drop out before?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
or somebody in the group
Yeah.
chat renamed it to The Door Openers, and
It
people were like,
must have been Graham or me.
I think that was Graham actually. Sorry, it was Graham.
Because for years in my mind, the film has been called The Door,
Door
Openers, which sounds like some
It
sort
sounds
of
like a-
Avengers.
It sounds like a shitty comedy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we are the Door Openers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of love the title. I can't lie. After
You
years
kinda
and years
love
of
the
it
title.
just swimming around in my
Festering
brain,
in your mind.
it's kind of
now
like
now you
hits a
can use
spot.
it. You know it's free. The movie's just called The Door.
You don't have any dibs on that, do you?
No,
No.
Is
Okay.
is The Door
I'll take it.
available to watch anywhere?
not really. No.
You should throw it on your YouTube. I've seen you've been doing a bit of YouTube here and there.
Yeah, there's I know me and Levi, whenever we have time, I think we wanted to try and revisit editing it just because I know it is a project I still
Yeah.
have like high hopes for. I just think it was like there are definitely some things we could play around with.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of really cool shit done on that project, and
Kaylin did an edit of that one as well, right? Like
the
I
edit
think
I
I've
saw
seen
of
multiple
Levi's
cuts.
was great.
I'm thinking of Levi's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the crazy cut he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were playing, we were trying to play along with like disfiguration and kind of messing with how the shot is kind of edited in terms
Yeah.
of like just kind of playing with that like dreamy trip.
Oh, yeah,
of,
very dreamy. And I think the footage is there for dreamy.
Yeah.
I think the more you lean into that, the better.
There's a lot of like free lensing on that shoot.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And,
yeah, a lot of free lensing that Kaylin did.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's,
very-
it's just kind of
Shot in a
whenever we can
pool?
get to time to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all shot in a pool for that? One of the most expensive RDP shoots.
Dude, that was
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
gotta
goodness.
Yeah.
That and Blood Within.
Yeah. I remember I was the gaffer for that shit. And I did me and Kaylin collaborate on that one shot I thought was pretty cool where he is the one of the few things I got from Alex's class where you put the mirrors in the
Yeah,
water.
the mirrors in
Yeah.
the water.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have those down in the equipment room if we
Nice.
ever want to get aquatic with our shoots.
Very good. Very
Yes,
good.
Yes.
It is a cool texture that it
It's
puts
very
on the
It,
walls.
it really is. It,
Yeah.
it definitely reminds me of like
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner and a lot of like old early like
Titanic.
2000s like
I always think of The Incredibles as well.
The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Titanic.
because of that one scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen Titanic.
I don't think it's in Titanic. Just a lot of
There's
water.
lots of water.
A lot
Lots
of
of
water.
lights and lots of water.
Must be at some point.
I'm
right?
sure it's in The Abyss. I'm sure it's
Never
in
saw
James
that
Cameron.
one. I ever tell
Good
you my
behind the
mom
scenes.
loves the Titanic.
I thought you were going to say your mom loves The Abyss.
My mom
Like,
loves
really?
the Titanic.
Is that the one where the camera operator wipes the lens and nobody
Yeah,
notices?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I've seen that clip.
yeah. The Abyss, the making of The Abyss is a more interesting movie than The Abyss is, but
It's a bit of a Hearts of Darkness.
yeah. But like James Cameron just like constantly, it's like kind of all on him, really. Whereas Hearts of Darkness, there's so much like exterior shit going on.
I haven't seen Hearts of Darkness either.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Somebody else's home.
Is that Mary Jane?
I don't know. Probably.
Sounds like someone's breaking
It
in.
does sound like someone's breaking in. That was
I
very
don't think-
loud.
It's just what it sounds like when someone closes the door here.
Jesus, it's violent.
Yeah.
God. I see.
Well,
I don't
that's
really-
Mary Jane. The
That is Mary
most
Jane.
violent person in the house.
She woke me up when I was trying to watch Jim Jarmusch's first film the other day on the couch.
Yes, Permanent Vacation.
She just
Sounds pretty
slid
bad
this-
on that movie.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard to listen to that
Yeah.
movie.
I didn't get through it, man.
I noticed that you had the volume at like 40, and I was like, what was he watching? I was like, oh, Permanent Vacation. I get it.
You put it together?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was not doing anything at all for me.
And that movie, I'm a huge Jim Jarmusch fan.
Yeah.
I'm
a
so
filmmaker that-
unacquainted.
Yeah.
I love that jacket.
I think you got to watch more Jim and then revisit Permanent Vacation, because I still don't think it's like his best movie, but
Can I have
it's
that jacket?
No. Speaking of Jim Jarmusch, John Laurie is in this movie, who's in a bunch of Jim Jarmusch movies.
Who's John Laurie?
He plays one of the disciples,
Who is John Laurie?
Fishing with John.
Oh,
Fishing.
forgot about that.
With
With
John.
John.
Fishing, John, it all comes together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fishing with John is so good. I completely forgot that series existed.
One of the best.
Yeah.
One of our best episodes.
Wow, and that was 2 years ago now, I think.
Or more. Even.
2 years, yeah.
It was definitely
2024.
Yeah, it was
Summer
in my old
2024.
dorm.
No, that was over the summer.
Really? Okay.
Quite confident. on
Okay.
That. That shit was great. Oh my God, time flies. I hate it.
Yeah.
I just feel sick all of a sudden. Oh, sorry. Last Temptation of Christ, 1998.
1988.
1988. And directed by Scorsese, starring Willem Dafoe as the titular Christ.
Yep.
You got David Bowie in there.
As Pontius Pilate.
You got Harvey Keitel in there.
Judas.
And you got other people here and there. There's a lot of
Such
just dudes.
such
in
a
this movie.
star-studded cast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a way that, like, I didn't look up the cast for this movie beforehand. You're just like, whoa, oh my God, it's
It's
Harry
your-
Dean Stanton.
Oh yeah, he's in it too.
Yeah.
Like Saul, is it?
Paul and Saul. Changes his name.
This is your first time seeing it.
This is,
It's my
yeah,
second time seeing it. And your
It'd be my second time seeing it.
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
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 What's
So-
your impression of this movie?
I remember how you felt about it a few years ago.
Like, because I remember a few years ago, because we were talking about, because I remember reading a lot about it before I watched it. I remember reading about how
It's quite a controversial
kind of
film.
controversial it
Very
was.
controversial with evangelicists.
Yeah,
Evangelicals.
I did enjoy the movie. I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to be like, oh, it's a shitty movie, yada yada.
Holds no value. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think it's an interesting concept. I think
Yeah.
it explores a interesting idea.
Christ as man.
Yeah.
It's a compelling conflict. Yeah. And I know it's definitely blasphemous to certain understandings of the Bible.
Yeah.
But how do you feel like it came across in its exploration of all that stuff?
Because I think a lot of things with kind of media trying to adapt like the story of like kind of Christ and his kind of arc within the Bible is either they focus on like his divinity, which obviously it's kind of the whole point, or they kind of try and just kind of or like he's a like in the terms of like this movie of try to explore his kind of man, like his flesh side of his divinity, but
Yeah.
like I look at a show that tries to doing that too, the Chosen.
The Chosen.
It's
Is that
a-
recent or old?
Within the last kind of 10 years, it's like a
It's kind of ongoing, right? Like,
Yeah,
is that the
yeah.
one, like, they put them in the theater, right? When
yeah
they have,
that,
like-
that that's
okay.
the one that's the one that at the end of every season they do a big theatrical release, and that kind of explores the human side of like Jesus and like his relationship with his
But it is
his
made
apostles.
like from an overtly Christian perspective, right? Like, it is a Christian
the
show.
the production company is like a lot of the big cast and studio kind of producers are like they're like Mormons,
Yeah.
so there are a lot of like Seventh-day Adventists and whatnot. But overall, the show does come from like a very Christian kind of just main set of eyes.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. And do you feel like this movie feels like it comes from a different place, comes from maybe a more critical place?
Well, it's very
Paul
interesting.
Schrader.
Paul Schrader in there.
Well, it's very interesting because I remember because Martin Scorsese did another film with kind of the theming of Christianity. It was the one with Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
He's
Silence.
The Silence.
I haven't seen that one.
Silence is
And it
one
was-
of my favorite
I heard that
movies.
Fox. I heard that
Yeah.
movie Fox.
And it was the story of Christian missionaries in Japan,
Yeah,
and they like the Japanese were not kind to
Yeah.
them.
yeah,
But
it's also like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like,
It's a tough bill.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
tough bill to sell.
yeah. Silence is so great because it's almost the opposite of Temptation of Christ, where it's these missionaries who can't communicate to God and are just struggling to
Feel blocked out.
not feel blocked out necessarily, but like, what am I doing here when I'm
Yeah.
faced with just silence? And your faith has to be so strong that you're believing
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
strongly, and you're watching so many people
Yeah.
suffer. Whereas Last Temptation of Christ,
He's almost schizophrenic
Jesus,
with
yeah,
it.
has such a direct connection to
Yeah.
God that it's almost more of a punishment.
Yeah.
So it's interesting the two sides that we
That'd
see
be very
Scorsese play
interesting.
with.
Have either of you seen Kundun?
No,
No.
I'm excited to watch that one.
Is that one also? Are you aware if that's a religious one?
It is.
too?
There was this great imprint box set that was like Scorsese's 3 religious trilogy, and it was Temptation, Kundun, and Silence.
Yeah.
So,
Marty,
but I don't think
Kundun.
Kundun
I
is
loved it.
Christian. I think it's
Yeah.
another religion.
In the Abrahamic string, or
I don't think so.
interesting.
I need to
He just
double check. I
he-
don't
Yeah,
really know.
we
what
need
it
to-
is.
we need to
exploring
look
his
it up.
faith. He likes exploring his faith.
Well, like a little background on Scorsese. Like he thought that he was going to become a priest when he was a kid. He was like pretty involved with his local church, and like his like first pastor like really got him into Catholicism, and kind of more as like a cool thing though. Like he had like a cool guitar playing.
interesting.
But also like
Interesting.
Italian Catholic guy.
Interesting.
So
Those
and it
Italian-
really interested Scorsese, and like he was like, I'm either going to be a director or a priest.
Cool priest.
Yeah,
Those Italian priests, they're
Have you
Not
run
always
across
cool.
many Italian priests?
yes and no, because I went to Italy in 2018
Oh yeah.
and went to the Vatican, but we also went to a lot of like Catholic monasteries and like the hillsides, and it's like it's a like you see kind of like Western evangelicals, and like they're very like flashy and
Yeah.
kind of a front, and
Those megachurch fuckers.
yeah, those like it's kind of an affront and just mockery of it.
Yeah, I hate the megachurches. I can't.
Oh yeah,
lie.
I can't stand them.
Despise megachurches.
yeah.
I hate. Honestly, a lot of consolidation of power within religion.
I will say
think
I
is
don't
pretty
love
bad.
the megachurch, but that is where I see Critterpit going. Yeah, us just talking to the masses.
Us on
live.
the like wires
stage. Yeah.
across the crowd. Could you
Yeah,
imagine?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What's up? Going
Yeah.
flying across the
Performing
crowd.
miracles.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Bug
Yeah.
church, bro.
I don't know, and
That'd be
mega churches
great.
are crazy too.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Like for like staging these miracles.
Oh my god, like,
And, like,
it's
So they're
Doing
still
ridiculous.
staging miracles
Yes,
to this
they're-
day?
Yes, yes.
So tell me what a staged miracle would look like.
Well, I mean, there's just like all the examples that you'll see on like Instagram Reels or whatever.
Turn out blind.
Yeah,
person
but
reel.
a big one, and I don't know if these guys still exist, but there's a strand of like crazy evangelical people that they would let themselves get bitten by snakes.
yeah.
And like they'd be like, Christ will heal me, and then they'd like drink wine. And obviously a lot of these people just died. But then be like, if you died, then you were a sinner. Like,
crazy. They're doing the whole like curing quote unquote gay people thing at megachurches.
I'm sure that's happening.
Because I've seen a meme of that before, and I never knew if it was real or not. But it's this gay guy at a megachurch. He's like, I ain't gay no more.
It's a
I
classic.
am delivered.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Crazy shit.
Yeah.
How do you even? That feels like a get out of jail free card. How do you even prove that miracle, huh?
Well, and at that point too, when like these megachurches that are like writing off planes and stuff.
Oh,
it's
Kenneth
like if you were-
Copeland.
yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
full of demons.
Yeah,
I hate them all.
God gave me $20 million to buy another plane.
Yeah.
He is evil.
He
Kenneth
is
Copeland.
I think he is literally like a demon.
He could be, man.
He looks like it too.
full of demons.
Those
Looks like his
those
face
eyes.
is melting. Like,
I never said that. Don't you dare say I said
dare
that.
say that.
Oh, he's creepy, man.
Don't forget to tithe.
Oh, I would get him in a film. though. He'd be great in a film, man.
Be good in like a Benny Safdie or a
Yeah.
Benny Safdie, Josh Safdie movie.
Yeah. He'd be great in Smashing Machine too.
Yeah, he'd be as the Smashing Machine.
That'd be great.
I kicked opioids ass. I'm not addicted anymore.
Yes, I didn't.
Yeah. Last Temptation though.
Fucking haven't thought of Kath Copeland in years.
Yeah.
Tithe is evil.
Tithing.
Very.
Yeah.
You got to
Hate
give a
all-
third of your paycheck to the church.
Hate
or
all
more.
that shit, man.
Yeah.
It just feels like grifting.
It is.
Grift.
And it's funny. That's what a lot of Jesus was all about. You know, getting rid
Grifting?
of. He wanted to get rid of the grifting.
It's Jesus
There's
guy.
a scene in the temple, right, where
Yeah,
Drop
when he flips tables because he's like,
I love that scene.
because they're exchanging the Roman coins for shekels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy's making a profit
you
on
brood
that.
of vipers, you have made my father's house
Yeah.
a den of thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, are
Classic
you
Jesus
how
quote.
how familiar are you with the classic Bible, Sean?
I'd like to say I'm like
Yeah.
I'm not like top tier like apologetic scholar, but like I have a decent
Yeah.
enough
A grasp of the plot. points, the
grasp
beats.
of its
So-
beats and themings and
I know this film is adapted from a book, not the Bible per se, but I'm curious because I haven't researched it all. But I'm curious just off your impression of it, how similar it is. Just the does it follow the plots of the Bible? Is it different plots? Is it same plots but like different perspective, context kind of thing?
because the five main books of kind of
Gospels.
the Gospels, they're all the accounts of like his disciples kind of retelling after maybe 20 years.
Yeah.
or more like hundreds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Gospels are so interesting because it's this depiction of like diaries or like letters that is like and like the ones that have kind of been canonized, right? It's like these five.
Canonized as in like this is our
They're
religion.
in the Bible.
Yeah,
but there have been many other Gospels like that have come up and have been like shut down. Depending on
Interesting.
it's mostly actually depending on like which Roman emperor was in charge at the time, right?
Yeah.
And like these are the Gospels that we accept. These are the Gospels we don't accept. So I would say this one, it draws a lot on like the Gospel of Thomas, which is like not a canonized gospel anymore. But that gospel is like
But it
Christ
was at one point part of the biblical.
kind like it's
I wouldn't say it was biblical.
Yeah.
because
But it's just that-
because the reason why a lot of like you look at like the five Gospels of like Matthew,
Mark, Luke, and John.
Luke, and John
Yeah.
is they all have a similar theming of like a similar kind of coordination of the events
and divinity.
and divinity.
Like Christ is more than man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the Gospel of Thomas is Christ
Contradicts that.
Christ as
and this
man.
is a diary.
Yeah.
Sort of. Or a
kind
letter.
of. You can think about it because they each come from a specific perspective.
Yeah.
So this is from Thomas, like the doubting disciple.
Yeah,
but he gets that reputation because of this gospel.
Yeah.
So were
Right.
these disciples around when Jesus was
Yes.
Well, they're the guys in the movie.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
they're his 12
Very
disciples.
fascinating.
But there's also like a Gospel of Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
Like,
a Gospel of Judas.
yeah.
They wrote this or it's extracted from their experiences.
I think the theory was
That's the idea.
Yeah, the idea because the Gospel of Thomas,
It's interesting.
Judas, Mary,
Yeah.
is believed to kind of just be like somebody just kind of fucking with
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
of like, oh, here's what actually like the
like
Yeah.
creative writing.
like
almost,
the
instead of
Yeah.
like
history
the Gospel of
lesson.
Judas is what if Judas was actually the good guy and it was
Yeah.
like he's like I have to make the ultimate sacrifice of giving Jesus
Yeah.
up and it's just like brother ew.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Gospel of Thomas, just to finish that point, is like Jesus as man, and he's the Son of God in the same way. We're all children of God, right? Just viewing it from that perspective, which is also what
This
I
is
think
Thomas?
this movie does more. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the Book of Thomas, which, I think is like a very interesting way to look at it.
Yeah.
And look at Jesus as like anybody can kind of be the Messiah. Like it's about like having that faith and like that's kind of I don't know. I enjoy that interpretation.
I find for myself it definitely makes, because I'm not a religious person myself. Grew up religious slightly, but like Lutheranism. I don't know where that like ranks in the Christian
The first betrayers.
gonna like the 92 thesis.
Yeah. But not religious no more. Not been for a while. But I do find there's a lot of interesting stuff to religion, especially because I love art and storytelling, and when looking at religion as these first stories that brought humanity together and gave us a semblance of meaning and purpose moving forward, and control at points, and oppression at others, and liberty at others. It's all very interesting. So this interpretation of Christ, I find deeply compelling. Deeply compelling, because for me it's larger than any really religion or any of the gods or anything. There's so much more of a true human struggle in a film like this, right? Between like higher, almost like this gift of consciousness. What this gift of consciousness makes it so we want these ideals of like almost divinity, and then the more animal base urges and stuff,
reflexes.
So I find it very interesting just in that, almost like a, what would be the word, secular interpretation of it as just that. But then I also find it deeply fascinating in just the context of a religious story and this religious framework with God and the supernatural and all stuff. I find it very interesting. I find this film very captivating.
Oh, and even in that like secular vein, and Jesus as just like a revolutionary, just as purely a revolutionary
political figure.
Right. I hadn't seen that kind of thing before, which I thought was like a really interesting interpretation.
His relationship with Judas is fascinating to me.
Yeah, they're just buds.
Or Judas is a fighter, a war revolutionary,
and also a completely rational guy.
Yeah.
The whole time you're like, I get you, Judas.
Yeah. Played by Harvey Keitel.
Now, that fuck ass wig.
The wig sucks. The wig's rough.
The wig is very rough.
Why did they do that?
It's so red. Oh my god!
Why were they
so
like?
red.
But Judas has to have curly red hair.
He looks
Well,
like
don't
a
you
Lego
know? Don't you know gingers have no souls?
Does it come from Judas? Is that like? As I was watching the movie, I was like, is that because did Judas like famously have curly red hair?
I don't know, because the thing is
That'd be hilarious if it did.
Why not? I mean, sure, it makes sense.
Well, it's like we have to kind of understand the context of like where they were at the time of like ancient.
That's why we need a producer.
Yeah.
Where's Marlo?
Where is
producer?
Yeah.
But like it's like you take like these creative interpretations, like Judas with red hair. Like I can guarantee you, Judas probably did not have curly red hair.
No,
dude, that shit's fucking glowing in some of the scenes.
And
in
it's such an intentional choice that Scorsese makes too, right? Because Harvey Keitel, he's got a good head of hair, but it's not like that. And it's distracting.
We do not know what color hair Judas Iscariot had. The Bible does not state his hair color. During the Middle Ages, European artists chose to paint Judas with red hair and a red beard to make him stand out in crowds and to symbolize deceit, which started a long-lasting cultural stereotype.
Okay, so it
So
is
from that.
Those fucking Europeans, man.
So I get why he did it, but I could have pointed Harvey Keitel out in a crowd.
Okay, what I want to say, what I love about this film is it kind of does something The Odyssey did, where people don't really talk old-timey speak.
No.
People kind of just talk how they talk, well, not now, in 1988, in the film. Which I think...
Kind of like Shakespearean... Is it like kind of like Shakespearean English or...
No,
but they don't do that.
Yeah,
in this
they
movie.
don't do that.
in
It's
this
like,
movie?
did you see
No.
The Odyssey?
I haven't seen The Odyssey.
Okay. It's kind of like The Odyssey, where it's like these people, they just kind of deliver lines how you deliver lines like given now. It's no like old-timey fancy speak.
Like
it's,
thou arst.
Yeah.
No, none of that. Judas like sounds like a dude out of fucking Brooklyn.
And
like,
it's
Jesus,
also,
what are you doing? What are you fucking doing?
You're making these fucking crosses. What are you doing? I was ordered to
working
kill
for the
you.
Romans?
Jesus Christ, you're a Jew.
I will kill you.
You're literally killing yourself. What are you doing?
Did Jesus make crosses for
He was a
the
carpenter.
He was
I know he was a carpenter.
He was a carpenter. I don't like... Because the thing is, it doesn't really...
Explicitly get into his teenage years.
Because...
Is that his teenage years at the start?
Well, because... Like,
yeah, probably.
Okay.
Maybe, because the Bible doesn't focus on like it's like
baby.
All right, here's his birth as prophesized by like literally like King David and like all the prophets like 6 to 100
Seven.
to 6 to
6
7
to 7 months before him.
6 to 700
Jesus
years
Christ.
before him.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, well, now, he's like in his 30s.
Yeah. Okay,
And-
so he died in his 30s. He was
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like 33, I think.
Yeah, I think it was
33.
33. So I think that's kind
So
of
it's
He had
not
a little run.
It's not strictly said he made crosses for the empire. though.
No, but he
was a
definitely was a
carpenter.
carpenter.
Yeah.
'cause
So it's like an interesting
That is
interpretation.
an
to be-
interesting, yeah.
And it's also, I love it as like Jesus, the rebellious teen. He's like, fuck you, dad.
Yeah.
I hope they kill everyone. He's like, it's so just like,
Yeah, it adds,
when you're
it
like
adds
a teenager.
lot to his angst. It adds a
Yeah.
lot to his conflict as a character.
Yeah.
That he yearns for this freedom, this revolution, this liberation, while literally making the implements of their torture and martyrdom and murder.
but he does
Yeah.
this out of spite too. Like he's making the crosses not as a rebellion for the Romans, but as a rebellion for like his own destiny. Like it's like
interesting.
like that I think is interesting.
Yeah, I think it's interesting either which way. Honestly, like the imagery is just crazy.
Jesus making the cross.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think the imagery of him ultimately making his what ultimately kills him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I wouldn't
Briefly.
I wouldn't say what ultimately kills him because really that's us.
Yeah.
But in terms of like the tool of his destruction
Yeah.
is interesting.
Yeah, it speaks to his humanity quite a bit. Right?
Yes.
It feels like something us silly humans would do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love how confused Jesus is through the whole movie as well.
He almost comes across as fucking like manic depressive, man.
Yes.
Like his swings. I found it so human, so touching.
Well, because like throughout it doesn't like explore it like deeply enough, but there are times in like I said in the Bible, especially closer to like literally like the night before he's betrayed by Judas. He's in the garden. He's like, God,
Right.
dude, please,
Yeah, I
like,
don't want this.
I do not want this.
Okay, and that's in the
That's in
Bible.
the
yeah, it's in the Bible.
Interesting.
But
yeah.
he
I would say pretty much up until like his crucifixion, that's pretty much in the Bible. Like
Interesting. It's just that last vision quest he had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And
then
in the
having
Bible
sex
is
with
like
Mary.
for 3 days he went to hell
yeah.
and then
Ooh.
rose from the dead.
Having
so it's
sex
like
with
that's the
Mary.
3
I
days
think
he
it's
was in
I think
hell.
it's the boning Mary that really set it off.
Well, I think in general, like
It's so great how many prostitutes he hangs out with. Like Jesus, yeah.
It kind of made me love Jesus. I can't lie.
well, and,
Kind of made me
and-
accept
was a
him into
cool
my
ass
heart.
guy.
Yeah.
Well, and that
Yeah.
was a huge part of why like the Jewish like like Pharisees hated him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was because for their entire history they prided themselves on being better people because God has commanded them to be better
Yeah.
people. But then you got
King of the Jews.
you got you got the king, you got the little king of the Jews.
Yeah.
Who's like, guys, we need to work. We need to bring the prostitutes, the tax collectors, and all the
They're
Gentiles.
people too.
They
We gotta lead with
they are
love.
people too, and you know what? They will eat at the table first before you guys.
I rock
Jesus
with
is
it.
based.
When he's fucking running through the city and destroying all the money stands.
He takes the
and-
axe.
Yeah, I'm like, okay,
Destroys the temple.
Jesus. Okay, when he's like, this is how we'll like change the world. And he puts the axe up to his boys. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
This is another thing that
shit,
goes
Jesus.
so against.
Why don't you
like,
come back?
Yeah, so it goes so against the mega churches like that.
Yeah.
really famous Jesus line. Like you don't need a temple to worship God, right? Like that's
It's
not
harder-
about that.
What is it? It's harder for a rich man to get into heaven than for a camel to get through an eye of a needle or something.
Well,
Is that
because
a true quote?
well, yeah, it's easier for a camel to get through the eye of a needle, which it's not like a pin needle. It was a like a passageway into the city of Jerusalem because it was so narrow
I
that camels
see.
couldn't get through it. It was
Okay.
built
That
specifically for
context
humans.
helps.
Yeah, but
'Cause it's literally impossible.
like because it's why I hate the mega church pastors so much
Yeah.
because they treat Jesus as like a hippie genie in a sense of you do like you got to be a kind person to and God will find favor with
where
you.
kindness is almost an intangible in their hands.
Yeah.
Kindness is kind of whatever narrative they're trying to sell.
Yes.
Kindness is a transaction for them.
Yeah, exactly.
And really
Kindness
ignore the love part of it.
with
you know?
Jesus. his love in this film. I'm just going to base off this film and my kind of patchwork imagery of him I have is his kindness is more of a principle.
Yeah.
Across all creeds,
Yeah.
nations, whatever.
Yeah.
It is just be kind because they're a person, whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like the modern idea of Christ in so many Christian narratives
The
is
big, like the ones that are loud, right?
Yeah,
especially
the very
on
loud
Instagram
ones.
Yeah.
Reels too.
Yeah.
My God, I get some obnoxious religious posting on Instagram Reels. It is the most obviously, in my opinion, propagandized like sect of Christian thought, where it's just like using this religion to hate on so many people
Yeah.
who are different than them, whether that be queer people, transgender people, whomever. And it's like, it's shocking to me. I don't know. It feels
It goes so against the word of Christ. It's
Yeah.
so weird. Like,
It's
love thy
fucked.
neighbor. That's like the whole thing.
feels like it's like your shit's been grifted and you don't even know, or you do know. And
I
you
feel
don't
bad
care.
for those people that get like lost
Yeah.
in
And
that kind of religion.
yeah, and I think
so
kind
hard to
of
get
I think
out
kind
of.
of the go off sidetrack. Have you guys seen Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man?
Yes.
Yes,
I think that
I like that film quite a bit.
I think that is such like not the detective, but like the pastor guy,
Yeah.
like the main pastor guy.
Dominic,
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
They call him the father, the padre, right?
Not Josh Brolin's character, but
No, I know who you're talking about.
yeah.
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 because
Okay.
The new actor
yeah.
who's becoming
Josh
an
O'Connor.
actor. Yeah,
Yeah.
Josh
Yeah,
O'Connor.
him.
I don't know where I got Dominic.
Him and Josh Brolin are such a good dynamic
Yeah.
in terms of how kind of like faith and religion are perceived. Because
Yeah.
you look
Yeah,
at
that was a great
Josh
movie.
Brolin. He's
Yeah.
angry. He's like spiteful, and he is
Using his congregation.
he's using
as well.
he's using his congregation
He's
for
using their
evil.
insecurities. Yeah.
Yeah.
like with the gay couple in the church of he's yelling these obscenities of like yeah, and like they get up and leave, whereas once the movie's over, the boxer guy,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
like he's more welcoming.
Yeah.
He's more
Leads with
inviting.
love.
He leads
And I
he leads
think
with
Instead of
compassion.
the fist.
Yeah, he leads with love.
In my
Instead
opinion,
of the axe.
the only way, the only type of religion I really accept. I do not accept any religious thought that hates people, like uses like a religious backbone to just hate people off the cuff. I do not accept
Yeah.
that whatsoever.
Yeah.
I think that is such a lazy, ignorant, quite frankly, stupid excuse to hate people, because it's like either this big man in the sky told me to, or because of some writing from thousands of years ago that is often misinterpreted. I think that is batshit insane. Yeah, religion that's loving and accepting,
Especially when you're just like born into it. It's not
Yeah.
like I think very few people, not very few, but I would say a minority of people that are currently religious have found religion later in life.
Yeah,
I think
like-
most people
Yeah.
are born into religion, right? That are just currently religious.
Generally, what I find is like the people who weren't born into a religious family or like any like religious congregation, they're the ones who are the more passionate and like
Yeah.
the more authentic in terms of like like especially like a lot of
They engage with it more,
Yeah.
right? Because they're choosing to.
they're,
Whereas,
like
Yeah.
they found the conviction of, wow, this is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
It truly made me a better person. Whereas
Absolutely.
I know I've met a lot of people who were born into it, and they're just like, well,
Yeah.
mom and dad told me we got to go to church, and then that's usually where you get the people who are like, well, I'm done, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
yeah, almost becomes more spiteful.
Very, yeah.
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 It's dangerous. I think it can get out of hand
Yeah.
easily with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Dangerously out of hand. I think there's some people who engage with it with no critical thinking, almost just accept it blindly and fall into a lot of thought patterns.
And especially today, like when you,
When you combine Instagram reel propaganda,
but
into it,
also just when you
dangerous.
can't take like religious teachings as like literal. Like it's like when you
No.
start studying
Yeah,
the
it's
Bible
critical
as
thought.
science.
It's the same people who go into LA class and are like, the curtains are just fucking blue. This is so
Yeah,
The
exactly.
curtains are
Where
blue.
it's like it's not
you
supposed
need
to be
have
about
some
that.
It's like the story Jesus tells in this film about putting the
seeds.
seeds on the rocks and they die.
Yeah.
You put seeds on the ground and the birds eat them. And you put seeds in the right soil and it'll grow into a bountiful crop.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm
what's the rock?
Yeah. It takes it's the beauty of any art, any storytelling is you have to engage with it and think about it and come to conclusions based on like
your
evidence and feelings.
Yeah.
And your feelings, all that. Yeah.
Well,
and that's why religion can be so easily manipulated too, right?
Yeah.
Because it's so interpretable.
Yeah,
right?
it's a lot of givens without a lot of reasons.
Yeah. And it's interesting. Like, I kind of love a little bit how, like, church is just getting a lecture every week from the same guy who's been doing, like, the same work for his whole career, their whole career. And now we're on year 2000 of this religion, and we're still getting new interpretations of the Bible and like new things. Like
it's interesting.
It's interesting. Like there's no other like course other than like philosophy that's been going on that long.
It is interesting to look at that way.
Just like ongoing.
Oh yeah, it's just been 2,000 years
for Christianity.
Yeah,
fascinating.
But I mean, so it's based on
that's New Testament though, right?
Yeah,
New Testament.
Yeah, that's that. So
Old Testament was much older.
Okay,
yeah. So
why is it only 2,000 years?
Well,
Christians.
That's when Jesus
okay.
was around.
Yeah,
what is it before that?
Well, because the way it works was
that makes sense.
You know, you got
Jews.
Yeah, you got the Hebrew people. So like you look at like Moses and
Elijah,
Abraham and Elijah. So basically a lot of
Cunningham.
Yep.
Oh,
I did not know he was Jewish, dude.
Deeply.
Really?
He's a prophet.
What? This is blowing my mind. Is this how he does all the music stuff?
Yeah, he's been around. That's why he's got such good perspectives.
Fascinating.
But
Got to get him back on the show.
But like so, the Old Testament it's the history of like the Hebrew people who eventually became the Jews after a couple hundreds of years of exile of kind of just trying to
follow this guy in the desert.
Yeah, trying to like negotiate their way of getting their way.
Their existence.
And God's like
God was so fucked up in the Old Testament.
But I think he kind of had his reasonings of like you just save like your entire group of people. And like your main guy Moses is, he's
trying.
He's negotiating of like, so God, like how are we gonna do this? Of like
you haven't given us any food or water for a while, God. I'm getting a little worried.
What are your rule? Like what are your thoughts? He's like, okay, here I'm gonna give you the rules.
Don't break any of these.
Please don't break any.
Yeah.
And then okay, Moses is like, you know what? Cool. I've been up here 40 days. Good while. Go back down. Oh. Everyone's like
worshiping a golden calf.
What's this? A golden calf?
False idol.
That's rule number 9.
guys, you guys.
And feels like the Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah, except they broke the rules in like 40 days.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys.
And then God.
But they didn't know the rules yet. This is the whole thing with God. It's like, well, you should have told them.
What's the story of him like sending bears to maul children who made fun of a bald man?
God, I'm trying to remember that one because
I don't know that one.
It's an old one.
There was
that's definitely Old Testament.
It's definitely Old Testament.
That's old guy.
Yeah,
for having a kid soften him up.
No, literally, like before killing his kid and being like, fuck, this does suck. Fuck, guys, I get it.
I've done this to so many people.
I love the story of Abraham and his son.
Wait, you're crazy, dude.
Jesus Christ, you're gonna do that?
That'd be funny if he was saying Jesus Christ before he even asked.
No, it would get it.
It was like,
you'll get it. Your kids are gonna love it.
Because you look at the Bible, and I do see it as kind of a history book of a group of people. But it's also a very thematic kind of
it has to be interpretive.
like with Abraham.
You don't think
and
Noah lived for 600 years?
I'm not familiar with him. I'd have to brush up.
Okay.
Like with Abraham.
Oh, Noah's Ark.
Yeah.
See,
Noah's
that
Ark.
Noah.
Yeah. Good old drunk man.
They're talking Noah Centineo.
No, he's not that old.
Okay, yeah, I was like, damn, looks good for 600.
But so like with Abraham and Isaac, that is the perfect like simile of Jesus of like, hey, I got to sacrifice my son to appease, God. If it's like, oh, God's like, well, now that you've showed me you're willing to do it,
slow down.
I got slow down. I got a better gift.
Also, like, I don't know, the context of that story. Like Abraham's trying to have this kid forever. He's like, he can't have
immediately like kill it.
basically.
Dude, what is
Like
sick,
take your
sick
your
guy.
beloved son who you've been trying to have for like
Yeah.
40 years.
Yeah, it has
You're
to
an
be
old man.
interpretive.
Yeah.
It has to be interpretive. That's crazy, man.
But
Man.
he got faith so strong.
Hey, God, gosh bless, man. Gosh bless. Yeah, God's a crazy.
God's a crazy motherfucker.
He's a crazy motherfucker. He'll smite you for
No,
the
just,
you wrong.
just wait till it comes next.
What comes next? Like TBD?
You know
Yeah.
that you haven't read.
You haven't read the Book of Revelation?
Yeah, Revelation.
Is that like the
That's the future
That's
book.
the future.
what is happening in that one?
Dude,
The horsemen.
dude, poor
Oh,
plague.
shit.
poor John the Apostle got sent, like, they tried killing him, and God's like, nah. And then the Greeks threw him on an island. He's like, John, I want you to write down everything you see, and shows him shit he doesn't even know how to describe.
Oh God.
Revelations is kind of awesome.
Is this coming soon?
It's like the post-credit scene for the Bible.
It is the post-credit scene for the
Jesus
Bible.
will return. It's basically like,
Okay, is Jesus like sick though?
Revelation is like the apocalypse.
It is like
Like-
it is literally like God's like, all right,
This is the end.
this is the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a good film.
Yeah.
It's a great film. I didn't realize that was the sequel to Last Temptation.
Yeah, they're a good double feature.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. So that's coming like my lifetime or am I Gucci?
Well,
Probably chill.
Okay.
The thing is nobody knows because then
You
you'll.
forgot to write
Is
the
it
date down.
Rapture and then Book Revelations?
Well, the thing is I don't see the rapture because the rapture is such a new kind of concept.
okay.
I don't
It's
know
one of
the
those
history of the
DLC.
rapture. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the rapture is a very new concept in terms of
I love the idea of just getting sucked up into heaven.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Right now, just Sean goes. Well,
Fuck. That's it. That's the show.
the rapture happened.
That's good.
I guess the
That's a
pod's gonna
wrap.
keep going.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
What do you do, Sean, if me and Sam went up?
You'd have to figure out how to publish the podcast.
Yeah, you have to.
I have to figure out how this
Promise
works.
us.
That'd be the end of Critterpit. You'd just be like, oh, well,
Well,
I don't know
I
what
guess
happened.
they got raptured.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
But I might as well upload this for them.
But no, I find this movie a really interesting case because you look at how, like, especially like Jesus' temptations in the desert when the devil's like, hey,
Yeah.
When he's in a circle.
I will give you the kingdom of the world if you bow before me. It's like,
He's like, I don't want
dude,
any shit on this planet.
Dude, that's a shit trade,
Yeah.
dude. Like, like I come from like a kingdom of gold.
Yeah.
and
Excellent segue back, by the way.
Very
that
good.
was sly.
That's a professional podcaster right there.
But-
you might be born to do this, my friend.
But I think it's also an interesting way of playing into that idea of kind of what a man desires of like of Jesus being both fully God and fully man of like, well, you know, as God, you know, he has kind of everything, but like as a man,
Yeah.
what's really the one thing each man wants deep down? It's family, it's purpose, it's
Stability.
it's stability.
Security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like
Oh, and the happiness, right?
Yeah,
like,
and
he
the
finds
happiness.
that through, like Mary Magdalene,
Yeah.
and his children. That is like, I didn't know how like what this movie was 'cause the whole time I was like, I've heard this is like quite blasphemous. I
Yeah.
was like, I don't. The opening
Can't
of
be
it,
that
I'm like,
blasphemous.
this isn't like I see like
Marty,
people
right?
just getting, you know, up in arms about there being any kind of depiction of Christ, but this doesn't seem that crazy. But then, of course, after the crucifixion and when he's in hell, it's like, oh, I see why people did not like this movie now.
Yeah, because the whole like first 2 hours, because he gets crucified around like the 40-minute, like last 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know my Bible that well, but it doesn't feel that crazy.
Yeah, other than
off, like,
I guess showing him more as being
doubtful.
conflicted.
Yeah,
But
that fucking like, it's not with Judas. It's with that guy when he goes up to see the one guy. It's all a bunch of guys to me, and he's dead, but he sees him as like,
Lazarus,
Lazarus, I think.
the one who he brings back.
No, not the one he brings back. The one where he goes. It's like right at the start of the movie, and he goes to talk to this guy, and he's like, "Oh, we're here for a funeral."
Oh yes,
But then he's talking to the guy the next day, the one
when he
who's like,
first
that
goes
guy's
into the
dead.
desert.
Yeah.
I don't remember who that is.
Speech,
The old man.
not the old man, but the guy who tells him the old
Oh,
man was
yes,
dead,
yes.
the younger guy, and Willem Dafoe. By the way, Willem Dafoe. We haven't even talked.
Willem
about
Dafoe's a great
Dafoe
actor.
yet.
I love him.
Yeah.
he's great. in
But,
everything.
He looks like a
so-
medieval painting. I don't know how to
He
describe
he
it.
really
Like,
does.
Divine. But
Yeah.
anyways, the speech he gives there, or like he's like, "Fear is my God."
Yes.
Like talking about his constant fears and doubts. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I have very few religious bones in my body. That just hit profoundly on so many levels.
Yeah,
Beyond.
why do you act to do anything?
Yeah. Why do anything?
Fear of
What
failure.
motivates us? Like
Yeah.
it is so powerful, so good, and just Willem Dafoe's delivery of it. That sly Willem Dafoe smirk he
Yeah.
has. It is so fucking good. It is profound.
And I think that kind of ties into like how people kind of interpret what or how Jesus was, because like you look at Jesus in the Bible of like, was he fearful? Maybe. Like there were points of like, kind of like as we mentioned before of like, God, I don't know, I don't want to do this. Please have
Yeah.
this, put this burden on someone else. But it was also that understanding that there is no one else for the job.
Yeah, and it's less doubt. Like
Yeah.
this movie puts a lot more doubt into
Yeah.
Jesus.
Am
which
I
is
the
human.
Messiah? Yeah.
Am I the Messiah? But also, like, is this right? Is this what I like? His constant doubt of like, and he knows he's constantly changing his mind and like doing contradiction things that only Judas can really
Yeah.
call him out on. But he's
Yeah.
like throughout the whole thing, Jesus, or Willem Dafoe's character, right, is aware that this is going, that he's being like fucking weird. Yeah. But he's like, I don't know. I'm following
Yeah.
what feels right in the moment.
It is great, man. It just captures, like, even though he is such a supernatural figure, it captures so many human flaws and desires and contradictions so well. I think humans are such a contradictory thing. Like myself at least, constantly contradicting myself, constantly acting against my best intentions and vice versa. And I just saw this in the film so much. I tried watching this movie last night. I kept falling asleep, and I was in and out, and it was just like such a
Kind of
weird
would be a
experience.
weird one to be in and out of.
It's a weird enough experience to watch awake, man.
Yeah.
In and out
It
with
really
that
is.
Peter Gabriel music, man, and then just Willem Dafoe talking about like,
We should talk about the score a little
oh,
bit.
it's so good.
I just have one.
Okay,
thought.
sorry.
I find it really, like an interesting creative choice to have Judas be the one to be like, it's your responsibility.
Yeah.
It is your task to bear that burden of you have to die.
Yeah.
And you need to die.
No.
Because it's like Judas is such an interesting figure in the terms of, yeah, he was wasn't that he was dealt a shitty hand, but he was dealt a hand that he kind of knowingly just kind of acted through.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the bad guy. He's
Yeah.
gotta like. History will not remember Judas kindly.
Yeah. Someone's got to do it, man.
Yeah, but it's like this is all God's plan. And to be Judas in that situation where you are so like, I am the fist, I can go do something about it. But then for Jesus to tell you like, you're gonna have to kill me.
Yeah.
And I know that you said you wanted to do that in the beginning of the movie. That was your whole intention. But like now, we fallen in love, right?
Yeah.
Like
We've
you've
had
really
all these
taken my
great
message to
moments
heart.
in the desert. I've kissed you square on your mouth.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's a beautiful story of friendship.
Yeah.
One day you'll have to do that to me for all critters to be free.
Who says I
have to-
want the critters to be free?
You hear that,
You'll
Critterpit
have to
audience?
betray-
You will never be
yeah.
free.
Yeah.
What's freedom? Free from the pod?
Well, how much money did Judas get?
Free
for-
from the ad revenue? Heavens. What are we talking about?
I think it
here?
was 30 coins of silver.
30 coins of silver.
So that was probably a couple $100.
couple
and I'll be
hundred?
back in 3 days.
Yeah, let's do it right now, man. It's all
Yeah.
so many in my head.
Well, struck with grief that I dare betray my good pal, the Messiah. I'm going to hang myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Did he hang himself?
He hanged himself out of grief.
Not me.
Which
I mean, you killed Jesus.
I mean, if you
Sam is no Jesus.
I mean, if you waited 3 days,
We'll see.
I've changed my mind a bunch.
All I do is change my mind.
Yeah.
if only he waited 3 days, he could have been like, dude, I'm sorry. Do you forgive me? Yeah.
Jesus would have forgiven.
Jesus would have easily been
would
like,
have been shocking if Jesus was like, no,
Jesus would have been
Yeah.
like, I
this is the
forgive you.
one I
That's-
don't forgive.
Doesn't seem like Jesus.
Fucking
to
being
me.
crucified was sucked. It was terrible.
Well, because it was like the Romans really just were sadistic motherfuckers.
Crucifixion's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was. I
feel
so the way they did it, because I mean it depends on the interpretation. Because the main
Mostly the hands.
Yeah, the main one it was the hands, but so
They're
they
just hung up by the hands.
so they pin you up in a way so that you have to lift yourself up to breathe,
Yeah.
and if you lower, you suffocate.
I just suffocate.
In Japan,
I just suffocate. What's wrong with suffocate? You're gonna die either way, right?
no,
But,
but
like,
you just
no,
have that
it-
human thing to like.
But it was like hours.
Yeah.
Like it was half the day. He
And-
just suffocated.
In Japan, they would do this to the missionaries, but they do it on the coast so that they would end up like just
Drowning.
getting hit by water too and drowning. Yeah.
Yeah.
And while being
Fuck.
crucified, just like fuck.
This film gives you a good. You get the procedure of the crucifixion quite a bit. The procedural of it.
Yeah. I think you also get that in Life of Brian.
Yeah,
Probably,
Brian's
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
It was
That's all I can think of, man. Always look on the bright side of death. It's a great song, great film.
Yeah.
But oh man, I get such chills in that last sequence, man, leading up to his death. Like every shot after, Judas betrays him, kisses him on the mouth, and then that dolly over where we're in the palace or whatever, the temple with Pontius Pilate. David Bowie's Pontius
David
Pilate.
Bowie's great.
Such great casting. He has this air to him. He has this air of royalty because it's fucking David Bowie, but like detached, like almost
Yes.
alien too. With
This is
it.
the first like real Roman character we're seeing as well.
Yeah,
Right? Like,
yeah. We've just seen soldiers for the most part,
but
torturers.
haven't even really talked to
No,
them.
no.
Right?
But he looks so Roman. His face, like his haircut, he looks
He
alien.
rocks that haircut.
He looks alien. I don't know, like extraterrestrial.
that's
Well,
just
he's like
David
put
Bowie.
together in a way that like everyone else is wearing kind of like it feels like
Robes,
scraps
yeah.
of robes, but
But
he has an
he's-
outfit, right?
Yeah.
Like
And also that shot when you dolly over, you're in there with him, and the horse is in it, and there's that god ray coming
Yeah,
down. It's
yeah.
such a fucking.
It's a very
majestic.
contrived way of saying he's a very authoritative figure.
Yes.
Yeah, it's controlled, all of it, absolutely. But everything past that sequence, I just feel this dread building up in me, and it's like it's sad. I don't want to see anyone crucified, but I'm not that invested in the story of Christ. But still, just the filmmaking gets me going. With Defoe's performance, his anxiety, his doubt, it is so
like the last thing that he
tangible.
thinks before getting crucified, right? He's like, I'm sorry for being a bad son to like his mom. It's
Yeah.
so
But like just the build up to that sequence where he's going through the streets with his cross or the top of his cross, and
Yeah.
this film uses slow motion so much,
Yeah.
so effectively. The filmic quality of slow motion in this film is it takes on this
Ethereal.
life. Yeah,
Yeah.
ethereal is a great word for it. It's mystical. It's fantastic. But he's walking through the streets, and then just the process of him getting crucified. You feel each nail.
Oh,
you
yeah,
feel
no.
each of it. The
nails are big.
the crown of thorns. It's brutal, and seeing everyone's reactions, and then that fucking shot, you boys. The shot. They did it like right before this shot where they had the camera attached to the hammer.
Yes.
And like the
Oh,
hammer
yeah.
goes down into his arm. But
Yeah.
then the shot where it's attached to the back of the cross.
Yeah, it's
as
so
it gets
good.
lifted up, the sun's throwing some fucking lens flares on the camera. That shit
It is a beautiful shot.
fucking
Yeah.
the dread you feel in that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awful, but it's also like this is all that can happen because it's Jesus Christ, right? And you feel his pain up there. It's fucking brutal. And then the sound design, the sound design in this movie is so fucking good. Like we'll get into that more. But like just all the like yelling of the crowd fucking mocking him goes out, and it's just the wind.
And this has happened before as
Yeah,
well
it's like
Yeah.
when he like communes with these spirits and stuff.
with God.
And it's like, some shit's gonna happen, and then like the little girl's there and takes him off, and those shots of her taking the nails out of his hands and feet. It's like you feel him. It's like it's such a supernatural, and for non-religious folk, it's such a like unbelievable, crazy thing. But like I think the filmic qualities just cement me at least so much in the narrative, the atmosphere of this, where these things that like I've. Not grapple. I've engaged with like religious texts and films before, and they always come to me. Not always, but most of the time, like Knives Out is a good exception, but a lot of the time come across to me as a little hokey, a little contrived.
I have some comments on that too.
Yeah. But this film here and how it's delivered, it's like I'm so into, like I'm in.
I think it's
I'm like,
also,
fuck yeah, it gets me there.
It's the personness of it too, right? The humanness of it. Whereas
that's
I think a lot of religious films,
but I'm talking just the pure filmic qualities are well conceived in this.
Yeah, I love.
It's you got to be careful how you show this shit, right?
Every time it cuts to silence, as
it's so good,
as God being there, like as God just being like the water.
I also love the confidence to just overlay like those spirits talking over like the fire, the lion, the snakes.
Yeah,
because like I kept on thinking of Lars von Trier's Antichrist. Are you guys familiar with
Never
this
seen
film?
it.
Never heard of it.
In that film, there's a fox, a very famous fox in it that goes, chaos reigns, and its mouth opens and it talks. And it's so goofy. It's so silly.
A bit like the raptor from Jurassic Park 3.
It's so cheesy. And I kept on thinking of that through this film. And I was just so thankful that we're just doing the mind to mind. It's just their thought. Like, we don't need to see a CGI or a puppet mouth, as fun as that could be.
On the snake.
It's just goofy, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, Sean, you had something to say about religious representation in media.
Because I fully get what you mean. Because I think the main kind of problem with a lot of like religious media, and especially like mainstream Christian kind of movies and TV is it kind of fails to understand how kind of the message is. Because you look at how Jesus would tell his stories. He was never direct. Like Jesus would always tell a story in the form of like a parable where like a certain look at the
where these modern adaptations are maybe too direct with it.
I'm trying to just remember the lost son, or where like a father has two kids. He splits.
Oh, the prodigal son.
Yeah, the prodigal son.
That's a Christ story.
Yeah, that's a parable. That's a parable, and it's. What are you looking at?
The
lost son.
The prodigal son.
But like,
the son has returned.
But Jesus told his parables in such a way where it would go over some people's heads, whereas others they'd be like, "Oh, I get it. Like that's beautifully crafted." But I think with like you look at movies like God's Not Dead, it's just such a piss poor of like.
It beats you over the head with it.
It beats you over with the head. And
it takes like this. It's like we don't have to put much substance or deep thought or craft into this because it's God. It's already there, and like the film proposits forward that this should be just a given and accepted. Where it's like, no, any art, no matter if it's religious or not, should have to kind of win you over,
grapple with
itself,
it.
right?
And I think it takes that like divine mythical thing and just it makes it like too real. Like for me, I'm thinking of like Heaven is for Real, the movie where the kid comes back to life.
Oh yeah,
and it's just like
it's gotta be a little more ambiguous,
more ambiguous with it, and like it we need to have a human. Like I don't want to just see this kid who's now basically like a zombie. Like I don't like. There's gotta be
I look at a movie like Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah,
Mel Gibson,
a
very different type of religious filmmaker.
Yeah. But like I look at Hacksaw Ridge and how that deals with the kind of faith of its main character. Of he's a man of he won't pick up a gun, he won't kill anyone because killing's bad. But in the sense of he pushes through his humanity of his limits, and he's like, I gotta be the medical savior of my allies.
Good movie. Yeah.
And like look at a like Prince of Egypt. I love that movie.
The animated one.
Yes, the animated one.
Not seen that one.
It's
I haven't seen it either. No, the Moses movie.
Yes,
right?
it takes the themings of the Book of Exodus, but it has such a human nature to it of Moses and Ramesses. Of these were once two brothers. They were they were inseparable.
You gotta make it people.
And you
It
have
can't be these weird representations of human qualities.
and it's like that's the thing with the parables. It was it was this divine kind of storytelling, but at the core it was
Storytelling.
It was storytelling. It was
Which is so human.
It was being human.
To be human.
Yeah.
Like I've said this a billion times. Storytelling is an evolutionary trait, in my opinion, and it's something we have for a reason that has kept us alive.
And now we're evolving into AI. It's cool to see.
Thank God.
It's really cool to see it happening live before our eyes.
Going back to the filmic qualities of Last Temptation and its representation of the divine through its filmmaking. Other than the audio, which I loved so much, just the cutting of audio or just the focusing on the rustling of the trees or just pure silence. I love all that. Another tool I thought they used that I think is so good is almost unmotivated camera movement that is then motivated by God or the divine, right? Because there's many shots in this film where, most camera shots track something or go to a key piece of information. Many shots in this film just go into nothing or go past nothing. And it takes on, because it's paired with the audio, and where Defoe is at in that scene, it becomes this divine, like we're pushing into this presence of God or feeling it. I just think that's so cool. I think that's the coolest fucking shit ever.
It is so a very, very
every
cool.
time. When Jesus or Defoe is feeling his God shit and like the camera's pushing in, or like we're constantly like going around characters with the camera, like you feel it. Like it's like God's all around us. It's great.
And it's a free method to do that too, right? It's not like this crazy special effects thing where it's like, like the wind is like going now, but it's like, no, you just pan the camera a little bit, and this is because this movie is also, it costs $7 million. Like this is a low
it's a
budget
very
movie.
low budget
And it's
movie.
all shot on location in Morocco.
In Morocco, but it doesn't feel like
it feels like an epic.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's really interesting.
It's fucking cool, man.
It just shows the power of Marty. I think
the fucking filmmaking in this is so good. They also do a lot of top-down shots here and there. There's some great top-down shots.
Looking at you.
Oh
top-down's cheat code.
Yeah,
love that. There's only like one or two shots where I'm like, this isn't doing anything for me. And strangely, it's like a shot right at the start of the movie where like Defoe and Keitel. It's like when Keitel's first introduced, and he's like breaking his whole like cross carving station.
Yeah,
I don't know. They just keep it in a wide, and to me, it just felt very like flat and weird. And
I feel like it could have been
awkward.
Like,
I don't
It could have
mind
been
that
the point.
Because it's like it takes you out of it, right? Of just
It
like
took me
these
so
are just
out of it.
But it's like this is just a carpenter. Like this is
Maybe
this is-
that was the point.
Yeah.
That was the only because every other shot in this film is gorgeous,
and it's
it was
also
just that
before
one.
then you're so in Jesus' perspective. You're so in his like
maybe
he's
it
talking
could
about how
be
much
that,
it matters, and Judas comes in and is like, "What the fuck
What is
are
wrong
you doing?
with you?
Breaking like
I'm here to
breaking
kill
into his
you,
world,
motherfucker."
literally widening. Like get out of your fucking head, man.
Yeah.
Like there's more to this.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that could be kind of a read on it.
Now you got me thinking about how they were just all dudes in this movie and how well that works for me.
I love John the Baptist in this movie as well.
Dude.
Andre Gregory, he's great.
I love the guy. I don't love him. He sucks ass. But when they're all stoning Mary Magdalene, the one guy who's
Like I have nothing to hide.
I got nothing to hide. I've never sinned in my life. Just the way he talked.
You sure
Yeah.
about
It's
that?
like this dude just walked out at Walmart.
Yeah, you know that guy.
Yeah. And it was like, in one hand, takes me out of it. But in the other hand, gets me so in.
It just shows. I think it's showing.
It's so good.
The contemporariness of like
He's like,
these things still happen. Like
I've never done anything wrong in my life.
Yeah.
It's just the way he's saying it and the inflection he has. It's not like he's trying to be like bigger than life or holier than life. It just feels like this is exactly how he talks to his kids or his wife.
Yeah.
It's great. Like the
I got nothing
delivery,
to
the
hide.
direction, the acting. I love it. There's so many scenes, especially it's the disciples, right?
Yes.
Like all the boys following Jesus
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
So many scenes with them where like it's that naturalism. It's there so good. And and it's almost like you get some good comedy beats out of these fucking guys.
John Lurie is funny in this movie.
It's great, man. There's some great comedy beats with these boys where they're like cuddling next to the fire and they're arguing. They're like, it's cold out.
And
Come
the one guy's
on."
like, fuck, I really hope my sheep aren't gone when I get back.
It's the doubts. Like, it all feels so human.
Yeah.
It's great.
Like, did I make the biggest
think-
mistake of my life just following this crazy ass guy?
Well, when I think that's also funny too, because it very much definitely happened. Because I remember reading in one of the books. I think it was John, but like, oh yeah, no, it would have been John. Maybe yeah, it would have been John. When Jesus comes back and he's like Mary and whatnot, like go tell your brothers I've returned, and like the rest of the disciples, right, and so the fastest disciple outran Simon Peter, and John's like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Slow
Gotta
ass.
take credit for that. Yeah.
I mean, I also love, like,
out.
they do it in this movie, but they don't do the thing that Jesus says beforehand to one of his disciples. He's like, once I die, you're gonna pretend you don't know who I am.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's such
yeah,
a good-
Peter.
he's like Peter, and then they show that in the movie, but they don't show Jesus telling Peter that.
Yeah.
But that's like one of my favorite Jesus stories. And then Peter, when Jesus tells him, he's like, "I would never do that to you, Master. Like, I would never.
I would-
And then
I would rather die than
immediately
deny you."
happens, and he hears the crow call, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I did it!" Like, he realizes.
And then he does it
Like,
2 more
it's
times,
So
and then-
good. Yeah.
And then the third time he's like, oh shit.
Ah, fuck. He was right. He is the Messiah.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. I'd say first 2 hours, there's some slow bits. There's some bits that lose me a little bit just with the pacing. It feels a little long. There's some bits where it's like, okay. It's kind of the same thing with Odyssey. The sword and sandals. I'm just kind of getting lost in the periodness of it.
Maybe it's because I know the stories a little bit. I'm always
Yeah.
like, and I just love how cheeky Jesus is.
But as soon as we get to that last 40 minutes, crucifixion, all that, oh my God, it's so good.
the titular last temptation.
So good. It's so human. It makes me so sad. It's like, oh my God, this a guy I can get behind.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
telling me this guy had issues? Fuck, I got issues. Tell me this guy doubts himself constantly.
Yeah.
Same, buddy.
And I also love that some of his miracles are just like he's like
Let's
showed
get
up at a wedding and they're
let's
like,
get these boys
fuck, we didn't
drunk."
buy enough wine. All you guys
His
won't
smile
leave.
there,
He's like,
it's like the
fucking
one
check
bit
those.
of his performance from
Well-
like, I'm feeling more Willem Dafoe than Jesus.
Well-
Not a bad thing.
Well,
No,
what's funny
but
is
that
like
pushing on that
that's his
cheeky-
first miracle. Like that.
Yeah.
That's the like his mother's like, honey, please.
Please, they need more
They
wine.
need more wine. This is a very special moment. He's like,
Okay.
why? Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
let's see. Check those fucking jugs.
Dude,
Check-
modern
check those
Jesus be like, I'm gonna turn this water into AI cooling. Check your AI.
Check your AI. Just wine boiling.
Well, and
Check
and,
your
and,
AI.
and I,
Yes,
and I think
yes.
too, I think it's also hilarious of like how, like, because even in this movie, Jesus is kind of spiteful, but like you look even in the Bible, he was very, not spiteful, but he was very like, he definitely, he knew kind of like the rules.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of there when they were being written, like the scene from Narnia of like, do not cite the ancient texts to me, which I was there when it was written.
Yeah.
But it was like the
Oh.
the Jewish Pharisees are like, you can't pick wheat at the Sabbath.
Pick weed?
Wheat.
Oh.
like grain, like
damn.
grain.
he would have smoked. Jesus would have smoked weed.
And it
Jesus
was like
smoked
he's
weed.
like, or like Lazarus. It was because it was like, well, why didn't Jesus raise him from the dead
Yeah,
like
earlier.
immediately after? But it was like Jewish customs. It was 2 days after death. You can't touch the body.
That seems like a bad rule.
So
no, that's a good rule.
yeah.
Oh.
Because they're
so-
decomposing. And
Yeah, so
getting
so
gross.
Jesus like
Until 2
3
days
days.
after is when you touch the body?
No, you
you can't
can't after 2 days.
because it'd
Oh,
be
I misinterpreted
it'd be
you.
unclean.
Yeah.
I thought you said you can't touch it until 2 days after. I'm like,
Oh,
that's an
no.
awful rule.
No,
Just
no,
leave it.
no.
Oh, can't touch it yet.
Two days
opposite.
after you can't.
Just let it rot a bit.
yeah.
Or like when he's in the temple on
Yeah.
the Sabbath, and like there's a man with a crippled arm, like it's literally decaying, and he's like,
Yeah.
let me see that. All right, well, there's your hand back, and
Oh.
and they get mad at him. They're like, you can't do that. It's like, who are you?
Jesus is also in the Bible, like often, like he's not like it's like he doesn't want to perform the miracle. Sometimes he's like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Like, okay, twist my arm. I'll do
That's
it.
Willem
like,
Dafoe Jesus right there,
Yeah.
man. I love Willem Dafoe in this role so much.
You're like, why can't you just believe me?
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
where's the
like
faith,
scene where
man?
everyone's like, then do a miracle right now.
Well, no,
and they start throwing stones at him because he's not performing for
like
him. Poor guy.
he does an exorcism on a guy with like 1,000 demons in him, and immediately right after he's like, dude, all right, do not tell anybody what I just did. Go into town and say something else. And immediately the guy's like, guys, the Jesus guy from Nazareth, I had 1,000 demons, and like he got rid of them, and they're like, yeah, there's no way. It's like,
And they start throwing stones at him. That's the people's favorite thing to do back then.
they really liked stoning people back then.
You got nothing else to do.
She looked
There's
like
no
it
TikTok.
really hurt.
There's no TikTok. All
I
you
feel
can,
like one good stone and I'm dead.
I pray. I pray for the one good stone, and I'm dead.
for the
I
one
don't want
Yeah.
to.
They do not like women back then either, eh?
Especially whores.
oh, especially horse.
But that's why Jesus is chill, man. He's like, they're chill too.
They're chill too.
They're cooler,
You
actually.
seen Mary Magdalene? She's hot as fuck.
Yeah, what are you doing,
Jesus
you guys?
Christ. She's the hottest woman in town.
You're scaring the baddies.
You're scaring the hoes.
Come on. One day, people are going to make a lot of music about this.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Just have some of this water. It's not water.
It's not water. Just chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out. Smoke this, dude. It's not grass. I mean, it's grass, but
chill out.
yeah.
Don't tell my dad.
Don't tell Dad. Don't tell Dad. There's another thing that I love about like Jesus' lore is that like Mary and Joseph had like so many other children.
Well, yeah.
Could you imagine having like the child of God and being like 15 more?
Well,
Like you're never gonna live up to Jesus.
Well, it wasn't 15.
It was a lot though. They had a
Because I know there was, because really the only sibling that's named in the Bible of Jesus is James, and that like not James the Apostle, but a different one. But it was like,
there's a lot of repeated names. There's a lot of Marys.
yeah, there's
There's Mary, the sister of Lazarus, Mary Magdalene,
yeah,
Mary,
it's
the
like,
mother of God.
It's like man, how many Marys?
It's just
can
not that
there
many
be?
names back then. They didn't have the Wu-Tang Clan name
They didn't
generator,
have the
you know.
Wu-Tang Clan generator name.
So, what can you do? What do you expect it to
This is
do?
the new post popping off. We got 4 likes, boys. 11 views.
Wow.
We're popular.
That's just within the time of
Sean, do
recording
you
the pod.
follow the podcast?
We've been through this.
I do. I should.
Okay, you do. Okay.
We were about to delete all your text from this episode.
Yeah.
Just replace it with an AI voice.
An AI voice.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Sorry, I went on my phone and now I lost my whole train.
Yeah, why'd you go on your phone?
Yeah. What the
I
heck,
was
man?
checking the episode. I was checking the post.
Um,
Great music, great cinematography. Willem Dafoe's amazing. Might be a little long. Might be because I'm not acquainted with the Bible story. Either
I
way,
really like this.
the
I didn't-
reaction. They burnt a theater down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy shit.
Listen, that's the best press this movie's ever going to get. This movie made
True.
$33 million.
Apparently, Marty had
It's
to
insane.
travel with fucking security guards for a few years after this film.
Like it's
Crazy.
Turned out
it's
well
not
for
my my favorite film, but you know what?
Yeah.
Like I said last time
you
I watched it.
softened on it over the years.
Yeah, I softened on it. Like I can appreciate it.
I remember
for
your
what it is.
first reaction to this film a few
Like,
years
this
ago.
just sucks.
It's the worst movie of all
I feel like we had a
time.
very good conversation. This is one of
Yeah.
our best episodes.
I remember you were spreading the word like a preacher, and I was like, no, it's a great film. So I'm glad we're able to.
But it's like
Get the record
I look back on it and it's like honestly, it wasn't that bad.
I can see how
What do you give
film-
this movie before we give our ratings?
Got a light on back there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's that.
I give it like a 7 out of
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
6.
You're at a 6 out of 10 for this?
No, I was doing a meme.
Oh.
Could you imagine this whole time?
This
You're
whole
like,
time.
I'm like,
It
I
is
really
blasphemous,
did.
though.
At the end of the day, though, it is black. Great filmmaking. I love Marty.
like I could see why it would be.
I can see why this would make
It'd
people
be
mad.
it would make people mad.
But like,
But just
Jesus
like
had sex in it.
this film, I don't think is coming from any hateful or wanting to be heretical places. Like Marty is a very fucking
Deeply religious.
deeply religious
but
man.
but
And
it's
he's
also
just-
like this movie isn't like it's not going to be a substitute for The Bible. It's
And I think
it's just an
And
interpretation.
the
It has
film
respect for its messages as
Yeah.
well.
Opens with a fucking quote.
Yeah.
Like
This is based on a book.
differentiating
Yeah.
this from the Bible. That's
Yeah.
a great point there.
Yeah,
Sean.
like this
There's
isn't a
never-
substitute.
Yeah.
And I don't think it takes away from the messages
No.
of the Bible at all. Like
It's a
it
different
is very
analysis.
direct. What Jesus
Yeah.
says in this movie is what Jesus says in the Bible. You know,
Yeah.
they just add more humanness
And
to it.
Willem Dafoe is hot as Jesus.
Yeah, we don't
Have to
see any
throw that
cock.
out
I was wondering, like, I was like, are we going
You
to
should
see
see a bit of
Jesus cock?
You see Willem Dafoe's cock in Antichrist, and it might be a prosthetic, but it's huge.
That's what I've always heard. That
Like,
he has a huge cock.
Like I agree with Sam. If Willem Dafoe was like in the medieval, like the Renaissance, he would be the inspiration for how they
He
would
has a
how they would draw Jesus.
divine face.
yeah, he
doesn't
like, but he looks like a medieval.
The only thing
picture.
that throws
He
off
does.
is the teeth a bit, but then I'm like,
No, but the
it
teeth-
almost wraps around, back around.
Yeah, because
to
it's
being
human
perfect.
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
His hair
Yeah.
also gets like longer throughout the movie, more flowing and majestic. Was I tripping or did that happen?
Yeah, that happened.
Okay.
And the movie starts. He has pretty short hair.
It's majestic. It's
Carpenter
beautiful.
hair.
I love seeing the progression. It's
The
like
passage
oh my
of time
God.
as well.
Yeah, it's great.
The
Great
Peter
movie.
Gabriel score, which we've kind of only, but it's so 80s.
It,
Oh,
it,
it's
it really
so-
is.
It's described as world music on Wikipedia.
Yeah, because it has a whole bunch of different instrumentation.
Oh, it's so
the scene
good.
with John the Baptist,
Yeah.
where it's like a rave scene.
like synthy.
It's
Yeah.
what it's synthy, but then he
Yeah.
has like the crazy drums and vocalization through it too. Like
It's a great score, man.
It scene actually reminds me of the rave scene from The Matrix, where it's just like they walk in and it's like
Matrix
this
2?
fucking party's happening.
That
Yeah,
Matrix 3?
I think it's the
No, that's-
second one.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's the second one.
Yeah. But I don't know. I really
know.
like that.
It's a
don't
great
know.
score. I
I
really
scene.
like it.
I haven't
And just
seen
shows
it
how
forever.
crazy John the
Yeah.
Baptist was too.
Well, it's like John the Baptist is such a funny
I'm
character.
not familiar
So
with this.
he's Jesus'
character.
Yeah,
cousin.
he's Jesus' cousin. He's Jesus'
So does he
cousin.
have a little bit of divinity in him? Or?
No.
Well, I mean, he pretty divine, like pretty in touch.
He was a prophet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, his entire spiel was, "Hey, the Messiah is coming. Prepare
any day now."
Any day now."
Okay.
Probably not my cousin though. That would be crazy.
And then it's like, I'm not even worthy to tie the lace on his sandals.
Yeah.
And then like, Jesus comes up to me. He's like, I need you to baptize me. He's like,
You should baptize
You should
me,
baptize
brother."
me, buddy. You're more worth it. He's like, no, you need to baptize me. And then John gets arrested
And beheaded.
because
Whoa.
he called out the king's like
Poor guy, man.
frickin' side hoe or something.
Oh.
But he was also just like crazy.
Yeah,
Like
like
just
he
like he
Did
was just
seem like he threw
spouting.
crazy good parties.
Yeah. Seemed like a damn good hand.
Yeah. A really good time.
Yeah. Yeah. So I gave this movie an 8 out of 10.
It's an 8.
But it's probably a 9 on a rewatch.
Probably a 9 once I get more acquainted with the biblical story. You read the Action Bible, Sean?
I know Levi has it.
I grew up on the Action Bible.
She got
Sorry.
Levi on this
That
episode.
just
We
popped
should-
that up to me. Yeah.
We should have had.
We haven't had
too.
Levi on the pod at all, which is
Oh my
ridiculous.
God.
We should
Dude,
just
if you
invite
get
him.
Levi on the pod, it's never gonna end.
That's
That's
great.
fine.
We can talk forever.
Yeah.
We can talk forever.
Like he was trying to leave the other night, and he was supposed to leave at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
He left at like 8.
Brutal.
It is brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah.
How has the house been with everyone?
It's been very good.
Yeah.
It's been very good.
It's mostly just you, Abby, and Levi, it
Levi,
seems?
yeah.
Levi's gone now, so just you and
It's
Abby.
just me and Abby.
Where's Levi gone to?
He's gone back to Barhead for his brother's birthday, so then they hang out with some family because he's off set for a little bit
Yeah.
until probably start of September,
Yeah.
late August.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's good.
Bless. And
Nice to have
Matt's
some
just-
time off.
and Matt's just
Working in Sylvan.
working at Sylvan Lake.
We gotta get Matt back on the pod too.
We do. I haven't talked to Matt in a bit.
Yeah.
How's Matt been doing?
He's been doing good.
That's
It's
good.
good.
That's good.
Do you have a movie recommendation? That's normally how we end our guest episodes.
Goodness.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
But we haven't had a guest on for a while, so.
Oh my goodness.
isolated.
Yeah.
Throwing me a curveball.
Just what movies do you like? What's favorite movie or just it can be anything.
Can be anything. Ooh.
Yeah.
How'd you guys feel? Have you guys seen the Masters of the Universe?
No, I heard that it was okay.
It was a good time.
What's
Okay.
Masters of the Universe?
He-Man.
He-Man,
Okay.
Skeletor.
Like the new one that came out?
So the new one is the recommendation?
Yes, the new one is the
Okay,
recommendation.
the only familiarity, I feel like I must have watched a bit of He-Man at my grandma's places growing up.
He-Man.
But all I really know of He-Man is the... And I say...
Yeah, the meme, yeah.
You know, son?
I do.
Yeah, okay. You gave me that look like you had no fucking clue what I was talking about.
But it was.
Do they do that in the new movie?
They do it in the marketing
Okay.
of the movie.
What's going
And how was Jared Leto as Skeletor?
He is honestly the best part of the movie.
Interesting. Okay.
There's a character named Fisto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But not Kit Fisto. It's
Please.
from Star Wars.
Please assume the position.
And not... yeah, Fallout New Vegas Fisto. Interesting. Okay. Do I need to be very familiar with
No.
He-Man?
No. No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I
Would
think
you recommend the 1987 Masters of the
No.
Universe?
Absolutely not.
it has like one of the first sequel teases though, with Skeletor coming back.
But
There
it
must
is.
have been sequel teases before 1987.
No, but like post credit, like
post-credit.
I'll be back.
Fascinating.
Yeah. So take that, Marvel.
Yeah.
God bless. Fuck you, Marvel.
Fuck you, Marvel. Skeletor is coming back. Skeletor will return.
We're
Skeletor
saying
will return in
Avengers
Avengers Doomsday.